This is the story of Saw, my first ever archery buck. If you don't know me or you've just stumbled across my channel, I've been an avid hunter my entire life. I've really always enjoyed hunting really anything. Deer, duck, turkeys, rabbits. I like to fish as well. Really anything I can get my hands onto in the outdoor world, I really seem to enjoy. I have not, however, had any interest in bow hunting. I've always seemed that it's already hard enough to get them with a gun. Why would I want to try to get them with a bow? Just basing success off of the size of the animal and not necessarily the skill of the hunt. That all changed when my good buddy Hayden killed his first archery buck this year as well. He killed it in September. All I was interested during the time was dove hunting, and he sent me pictures of this deer and showed me with the bow, and he showed me the way the broadhead turned out and the arrow, the bloody arrow, and I actually was fascinated by it, all the way to the point where I actually went out and bought my first bow. I went to a local gun shop, bow shop, whatever you call it, and I bought a PSE Brute. I kind of got it ready to go, came with the sights, had to just put a peep sight on it, and that was about it. So I ended up probably buying that bow around mid-October, probably October 10th maybe, 10th, 11th, I don't really know for sure. But every day after I got the bow, I practiced every single day, just out in the yard shooting targets, and I really seemed to enjoy it. Leading up to deer season, I've been scouting this piece of land that I have permission to. I put out a salt block and a cellular camera, and just decided to see what I could see going there. This is the location where I killed my big buck last year, which is right behind me, and I wanted to see what was coming in there. I ended up getting two really nice bucks on camera. One I called the Big 9, really large, high-tined, mainframe 9-pointer, and then another deer that I got that I ended up naming King. This deer had 5 different brow tine points. I think in total he was like a 13 or 14 point buck. Big frame, so I decided to name him King. These were two awesome deer that were definitely on the hit list for the season. These two bucks disappeared basically through the entire months of September. I think the last picture I got of King was in late August, and I didn't get a picture of the Big 9 until October 5th. The picture was in broad daylight, basically right in front of the stand location that I picked out for the season. And the next day I decided to go in with my buddy Hayden to see if we couldn't get him on the ground.
What up? Alright guys, a little bit different this time. Lyle's not doing the intro, it's me. We're out here at his property. I'm gonna be the cameraman tonight, as you can tell. I'll be filming from above him. We're in an area with a bunch of sawtooth oaks that they planted years ago, and we're just looking over a spot that the deers have been coming these past few weeks. They saw a really nice one come last night, so that's kind of what we're after. He's got the bow. It's gonna be hopefully his first archery kill tonight. We'll see what happens. What's up, guys?
We ended up having a pretty good sit that night, but just wasn't anything we were looking for. I think we had a total of 4 different bucks come in. Fast forward a week later, and I was able to get up in the stand once again, this time by myself though. I had a really good sit that night. I think I had a total of 5 or 6 different bucks, and I had a hot doe in there, what at least looked like a hot doe, and a nice 2-year-old buck behind her. Super territorial over that one doe. I think I had 2 2-year-olds and a couple 4-pointer spike deer, and then some does as well. So it was a really good sit. I kind of learned that the rut had kind of hit that first probably pre-rut first doe coming into heat. I hunted a few more times after that with really no good luck, just small bucks and does coming in. And I still haven't got a picture of a bigger buck since October 5th of the big 9-pointer coming in. That was until October 13th where I got a picture of what looked like a really nice deer. It was really hard to tell in the picture. As you could tell, he was moving. Looked like he had a lot of tines, shorter tines, kind of a good frame on him. So I figured it probably was a mature buck, but it wasn't really anything I had recognized before. I could start to see a pattern at this point of the deer or a mature buck coming to check this area with the deer population being so high. October 5th, October 13th, and then now October 20th is where we're at. And and I got pictures, 4 really good pictures of a mature buck in the middle of the night. And this deer looked like something I was definitely wanted to go after. Short tines, looked like a mainframe 10-pointer, maybe a broken brow tine. But definitely a mature deer based off the stocky neck and the heavy brisket that he had. The particular area that these pictures are being taken from of this deer is on a sawtooth oak ridge line. It's along a road. It's probably 20 sawtooth oak trees in a line that my family planted about 20 years ago. If you don't know what a sawtooth oak is, it's actually a non-native oak tree originally from Japan, and we've brought it over and we planted it a while back, and the deer love it. It's got a huge acorn on it, and in my opinion they're actually more attractive deer than white oaks. So the fact that this deer was in an area with sawtooth oak trees, the fact that this deer had a lot of tines, and the fact that they were all short makes me think of the name saw, just like a saw, lots of spiky points and short tines. So this mature buck that I now have pictures of, I named Saw. Fast forward 2 more days, on October 22nd, I got the first really good daylight picture of this buck, 6:40 in the evening, 2 nice pictures. Came right in basically in front of the stand, but I was not there because it was a bad wind. The wind was blowing straight towards the bedding area where I figured he was going to come out of, and based off the pictures, that's exactly where he came from. I still felt good about the decision, so I decided to go back in the next day on October 23rd. The first half of the sit was slow, didn't really see anything, and around 6:30 I caught a glimpse of movement right out in front of me. 2 small bucks appeared out of the thicket, and the rest is history.
I got him.
Oh my gosh, be careful.
Is the mic on? I smoked him. Thank you, Lord. Smoked him, baby. Oh my Lord. Yes. Hey. I smoked him. Hey, listen, your arrow's so fast I couldn't even see where it went. I mean, perfect. Perfect. You think that was him, Crash? He's done. Thank you, Jesus. I had a feeling. Wow. I bet that camera is so shaky. No, I had it rested. The arrow went right through him, just a perfect double lung. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. If you could feel my chest when he was coming, I was losing my mind. It was so satisfying watching it go right through. First ever bow kill, October 23rd, I think. Hunting this place hard. That's a way to start out your bow career, big boy. 650, he came at 640 yesterday. Perfect, just like he did. That's him. That's him. I was more fired up than you. That's him. Alright, y'all. Just calm down. Here's our setup. We got 2 sweet gum trees all the way up this pine tree. We're sitting right above the top. Right above the top. This specific spot we're hunting is a sawtooth oak ridge line. It comes all the way up this side of this road, back behind us. Big old pasture field. Every single tree in here, my family planted. So we shot them out of the tree. We shot them under the trees that we planted. So let's go see if we can't find the arrow. Here it is. Yeah, that's what I want to look like. Big tank out of here. Oh my. Look at that. That is an old buck. Look at that stud. Yeah, Dale.
That's exit right there.
Yeah.
That's perfect, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Perfect. Look at that old stud. Wow.
There he is. That's the one on the camera. 11 pointer.
Huh.
A little something right there. Had a little bachelor group of bucks. A little spike, a 2-year-old, and then this hoss with him, which, is that not pretty surprising this time of year? 3 in one little wad. But we think the final piece of the cake was when a doe and a fawn came right out in front of us. He eventually kind of broke at that point and came right at in, shot him at 20 yards. But 20-yard shot, first bow buck. It's pretty hard to beat that, right?
Yeah. Congratulations.
Thank you, Lord.